Okay, what we're going to start off with here is we have our contact list that we've imported, and what we're going to do is I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to make a new contact list called source ABC 211. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing this and making two lists is, one, you're trying to capture your source attribute, which again, attributes or fields should always be considered a list. But I figure you might want to also save people that did attend the trade show. So on all the contacts imported, let's just call this ABC trade show and call it 211. Okay, so this list would represent everybody that was attended your trade show. Now, as far as figuring out the source of who came for the first time to your booth, so to speak, let's say that you have a list that from past trade shows. I believe this is it here. Okay. And, well, let me backtrack just a second. The first thing we want to make sure is that they're not already a customer. So let's grab our customer list that we have over here, and we're going to drop it in the roles column. And what this does is compares the customers list with the ABC trade show list here. So we can quickly see that 4 of your customers attended your booth, but they really don't need to be in the source list. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to highlight the people by holding down the shift and using the arrow. And I'm highlighting everybody that is potentially a source, has a trade show as the new source. I'm going to click this customers off because they're a customer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over back to my ABC trade shows where we keep all our history. Okay, now I'm going to go over and grab the attendees and I'm going to drop it on the roles column, and we can see that here's all the people that have attended your shows before in past years. So again, we don't want to include them in the source list, so I'm going to just click off the remaining attendees, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to copy the highlighted members. I'll come over here to source and paste, and now we have truly the new people that have showed up at your booth. Okay, now now that we have that done, I'm going to go ahead and save this list. And let's go ahead and add them. And bring this down here maybe so you can see it a little easier. Add these to your history. So we just would drag and drop. Here's all our attendees, and we'll just drop it on our attendees list here. And we'll drop our source list in our history of sources. I'm going to go ahead and close up this one. And just to show you how this kind of works, we can open up and here's all the attendees, or we can open up the show attendees list and we can go to the edit mode, and you can see that here's now all your past years and current year attendees of the show. And I'm going to go ahead and save that, and it needed to be saved because we just added the 2011. And this little green indicator here indicates that this list should be saved too, and I'll just right click and save it. So it is saved, but again I'll open it up and show you that one. It's kind of the same way, and you can see there's all your sources. Oop, there's an extra one in there from my past practices here. Okay, so there's that list and how it is calculated up. Okay, so now you've got all your new source list coded, or coded but entered. And now you wanted to do some more type of attributes. You wanted to collect the roles of the people attending, the solutions they may be interested in, and you wanted to assign protocol managers. Okay, so down here on the protocol managers, I'm going to open up this particular list to the edit mode, and inside of here is separate lists for each one of your managers and the accounts that they handle, and the people that they handle for those accounts. Okay, so let's come up and say Philip is an architect, and Philip is interested in energy savings, and Philip needs to be assigned to Ted Stevens. Okay, now we're ready to move on to Christine. Excuse me. But let's make this just a little bit easier. I'm going to grab the protocol manager list, and I'm going to drop it in my roles column, and notice that it shows me the protocol that Philip is in the protocol manager's list. Well, if I go up to my roles column and click on it and then press my space bar, it actually shows me which list inside of the protocols manager it is. So that's kind of handy. As we assign, we're going to be able to see who's been assigned and to whom. So Christine, we're going to grab and say she's a facilities manager, and she is interested in energy savings also, and we'll assign her to Ted Stevens also. Let's go down to Jennifer. We'll say she's specified engineer, and Jennifer is interested in lead, whatever that is. I don't know your business, sorry about that. And we'll assign Jennifer to Jerry. John to architect, John to HVAC, and John to Mary here. Okay, so we've got all that taken care of. So then what we can do is we've assigned all those, and you can quickly see here that for your source, ABC 2011, how you've assigned all your managers. You've now assigned the various roles and solutions, and we can go in and save these. Each one of these is a list, so we need to save them before we exit. It does not automatically save members that are inside of lists that are inside of other lists, which these are, because it doesn't want to take that authority away from you.